Good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing on this lovely Wednesday, hump day, as we all call it? Thank you for coming in and joining me today. Good morning, Diane. Good morning, Ray. Hello, Nance. How are you this morning? How is everyone this morning? I'm just going to put this link on the Facebook side. So if people like to come over and share their thoughts with us, everyone can see it. So what is everybody's plans for today? eBay's seller update is due out today. I don't know if anybody was on the stream yesterday, the live stream on their town hall. They gave a little hint as to what's going to be in the seller update. I have a few notes written down. Not bad. Our fees are not going up, or they didn't say. That's always a plus. I'm going to put the link in too. I always invite everybody, anybody, if they want to come in, that they could do that. Hello, Deb. How are you? How's everything this morning with Deb? A little bit of a lag. I could see that already. So what's people listing today? Getting more sales. I have to do some packing. Good morning, T. Hey, if you want to come on, I just dropped the link in there. Anybody wants to come on, talk with us, share some thoughts. I was talking a little bit about eBay Town Hall yesterday. They were talking about the new seller update that's coming out today. And they gave a few hints of what's going to be in the seller update. Mostly good information. Nothing a deterrent, that's for sure. Not like our fees are going up. All right. Yeah, no, T was out all day yesterday, so she's behind. So she's getting caught up today. I understand that. I know how that is. Seems like you're gone for a day and it takes 2-3 days to get caught up. But the link is in there if anybody wants to come in. That was a fantastic spot that she went to. I don't know if everybody saw it. She went to Mr. Biselot's warehouse in Pennsylvania, in Allentown, Pennsylvania, and amazing all the stuff that he has. Really, really amazing. Pat Dees was there, and he did a video, a live stream. I caught it after the fact, but yeah, I mean, a lot of great stuff. A lot of great stuff. And figures that the first poster he showed, I thought my son would like. So I had to get it. I had to get it for him because my son loves. We're both Mustang fans. We had the Mustang that's in, well, one of them that's in the poster, and plus my son likes the automobile artwork and memorabilia. So I thought it would be a nice addition to his collection. I'm going to do a premiere of it tonight before the auction. Oh, okay. All I can think is Purge, says Deb. Yeah, yesterday I'm down to 150 listings on eBay. And I'm one of those people that, I like to put it up and get it sold like in a week, if not less. And of course it doesn't happen, but these things have been here now for a few months. So I took all my listings and I put everything on auction. Started everything at a decent price. Only did a 5-day auction on everything. And I figured, well, I haven't done auctions in a while, so it's I know they're not going to get activity until the last few minutes. But a couple of them already started to get bids yesterday. So maybe I had the price too low. But it's okay. I just want to move it out, and I want to get into something totally different, something a higher ticket item, of course. But then my shipment got finalized at Amazon on Monday, and already the stuff is selling. So that's nice. That's real good. But same old other than that. So let me run through a couple of these notes that I wrote down. For eBay updates, they're going to expand on the eBay login for your employees or your assistants. Right now it's limited to what they can do, but they're going to expand on that and give them more. You're going to be able to give them more options, including packing and shipping, from what they're saying. I think you'll be able to do the labels, but they can pull the invoices and respond to invoices and stuff like that. So if you have an assistant that, I think right now all they could do is put a draft together, take the pictures, do the description, and just save it as a draft. And then you go in and finish it, which is fine too. But now they're going to give more options to that. And I think you can log in more employees than just one or two. So for the people that have a lot of employees, great, really nice. You'll be able to give them more things to do, take more off your plate. So you could focus on doing what you want to do. Either most people just like sourcing, going out, getting the stuff, making the calls or whatever. Offers, they said when in the cart and a buyer has hit the item. All right, you're going to be able to place offers, give people offers that have had the merchandise in their cart, but did not make the purchase yet. So obviously somebody's on the fence thinking, do I really want to buy it? Do I not want to buy it? You'll be able to, if you see it's in somebody's cart for a day or two, say, hey, if you want this today, I'll be able to save you another 5%. And then if a buyer has hit your item more than 3 times, you can send them an offer. So right now you can only send offers to watchers. But if a buyer, and they have all the data on this, if you have the same buyer that has gone through items and they've clicked and looked at yours at least 3 times, you'll be able to send them an offer. So that's pretty cool. Only thing I wish they would do is set a limit on the time. Because if I send an offer, say, hey, what up, Susie Sells, I saw you looked at this camera that I have. If you're really interested, I'll give you a better deal if you'd like to make the purchase with us. Something to that effect. So they don't have to do anything right now the way it is for 48 hours. I would like to set it for, like, if I did it at 9 o'clock, hey, if you click on sold today and I'll buy it now today by 5 o'clock, I'll save you 10%. Or, make your purchase with us within the next 24 hours and, we'll give you free shipping. But 48 hours, take your time, make your mind up, and then if you want it, just click it. Just make sure it's before 48 hours. Because what happens is when you send an offer to someone and after the first day, you still see no activity, but that's your day to go through all your listings and reprice, change the title a little or whatever. On those that you have sent an offer to, you can't do that. It's frozen because there's an offer pending on it, which sucks. I mean, I've had it a few times, and I've called eBay on it twice. Well, it's come up in conversations with eBay with me twice, and it's like, why? Why do we have to give them 48 hours? Why can't we give them 8 hours or just 24 hours max? And eBay says it's in your settings. You can change it to 24 hours. They said, obviously, you don't have it set that way. And they guided me through it, and I went through it, and I couldn't find it at all. Could not find a setting that says offers 24 hours. So that's still out there. The image cleanup tool for your phones, it's for Android and iOS. So your Android phones, your Google phones, and your Apple phones. Take a picture of an item and it'll get rid of all the background. So if you took a picture of me right here, you could get rid of all of this behind me and it'll all be white, which is what Google wants for the search engines, which is the same thing that Amazon does all the time. They claim that with the white background, if you do not have a white background, you're not going to rank in the search because Google wants to see. Think of it as, I want a professional photograph of an item that's for sale. You're not going to find Macy's or Nordstrom, and I'm just making 2 examples, of putting a picture of a pocketbook or something and on a plaid background or something like that. They want you to highlight the product because that's what you're selling. You don't want the distractions. You want the product. And I can understand that because it is, that's what we're doing. We're selling a product. If I'm boring anybody, just tell me. Or if you have a questions that maybe someone else can answer, if I can't, just put it in there. Terapeak, For store owners, we get Terapeak, which is the research tool. They are going to change it. They're going to expand on Terapeak, and it'll be new and improved, and it'll be in the seller hub, they said. So I have, boy, since we've had it now, I think 6 months, I've used it twice. I think I've used Camel more than that. I just like Camel. I like the graph that shows, well, in August the price was this much, but then for some reason it dropped, and then it went up a little, and then it dropped, and this is the lowest price it's ever been. Terapeak, and Terapeak doesn't go back as far as Camel does. You can send offers. Right now they said you can only send offers to 10 people. But I've already sent, I don't, maybe I was in a beta or whatever, I don't know. I've sent offers to 30, 38 people with no problems. But now they're going to expand on that, so you'll be able to send 40 offers. Unless they're talking about how many watchers you have. So if you have 12 watchers, only 10 will get the item, but now 40, up to 40. They didn't really specify on that, so I'm really not sure. It could be because, like I said, I've already sent 38 offers. And then the image cleanup for iOS, and that's about it. Of course, I'm sure they'll have more and they'll talk about it more. Excuse me, but yesterday was just a little bit of everything with them. It was their town hall. It's on the eBay for Business page on Facebook. Anybody can watch it. Just like the page and you get access to it all. But that's it. I mean, nothing really stupendous, nothing really, as a deterrent. They did say that they are, with the new interim CEO, he does want to make some changes. He says, I've been seeing the emails, I've been seeing everybody's pain and frustration, and we're working on it. I guess that's a good corporate answer. We're working on it. It's, I don't know, I guess it's not growing pains now, it's like catching up pains. If they had maintained the level that they were back then, maybe Amazon wouldn't have come in. Amazon came in probably because they saw the opportunity that eBay dropped the ball, and now eBay's doing their best to catch up. But he did say, he says, I am working on it. We see your emails, we get your questions, we get your concerns, and we are trying our best. So, 6 people in there watching. Thank you very much. Hit the thumbs up if you could. Subscribe. Hit the bell so you know when we go on. Don't know if I'll be on tomorrow because I have to go in for a little procedure tomorrow, and I have to. There's a lot of traffic going into Orlando, so I have to leave like 2 hours before I have to be there, minimum. So what else? What else does anybody want to touch on? Anybody want to talk about? I know it's real early for some. I know it's real early for a lot that are on the West Coast. But this is, I feel this is just my good time here. I can get it, Maddie. I can get it, get some live done. And I'm sorry, it might get a little loud here. The landscaper just came. But I can get some live done and then get on with the rest of the day. I will be packing today, getting out whatever I have left to get out. I have to go over all my listings and make sure they're correct because I was having a problem. I took stuff that was listed active, and when I changed it over to auction on half or a third, it doubled the listing, which shouldn't happen. But I didn't feel like calling eBay at the time. I just wanted to get it over and done with. I'm going to address it today. So I have to check for more duplicates. So I have on some items, I have an auction listing for it and a buy it now listing for it. Two different prices. So I got to end the regular one and just keep the auction one. And I don't know why that happened. It happened like 3 times. I was doing them in lots of 50s. But it happened 3 times. If you're on the Facebook side, come over to YouTube. Just click the link so everybody can, you can share chat with everybody and you can see what they're saying. They can see what you're saying. And thank you for watching. Oh yeah, no coffee for Paul today, tea in my Power Seller eBay mug. Deb said, just got an email from Etsy. They have something going down with off-site advertising. What does that mean? Something going down with off-site advertising. Are they cracking down on people for off-site advertising? Are they going to start doing some off-site advertising? Like I said, sorry for the noise. Landscaper is here. A landscaper is supposed to be real bad. I don't know how it is there with you guys, you girls and gals. It's supposed to be real bad weather here today. And then tomorrow freezing. Not sure, going to charge us 15% if something sell with it. Wow. Wow. I don't have an Etsy account. Can you copy and paste and put it in the chat? Oh, you only have 200 spaces, but that's interesting. Happy hump day, simply Dana. Yes. It's like my favorite commercial. Hump day. Do you sell a lot, Deb, on Etsy? Yes, good morning, Dana. Thanks for coming in. Deb was saying that she got an email from Etsy. They have something going on with off-site advertising. And not sure, they're going to charge I guess sellers 15% if something sell with it. That's interesting. So I guess if they're going to charge you if something sells with it, that means they're not going to charge you up front. So it could be like promoted listings, but 15% is pretty high. So hopefully there's no upfront to opt into their offsite advertising. Good morning, Diane. So Deb sells mostly and Poshmark. Wow. And Diane says, I deleted my Etsy listings. I wasn't making enough sales to warrant the effort. I'm focusing more on Macari. Yeah, I looked at Etsy once. Um, Sandy loves Figment from Walt Disney World, Epcot. And I was looking for a magnet because we didn't go to. Good morning, Lisa. We didn't go to the event to get the magnet. We were pass holders. I stopped. The prices are just going nuts now to do a yearly pass. I guess the premier pass with parking and all the parks is like $2,200, which is crazy amount of money. But we didn't go to the park that week, and the new magnet was Figment. Good morning, Uncle Bees. So somebody posted on the Disney page. They have them on Etsy. They had a version of it on Etsy, smaller, bigger, which Disney didn't make. They had stickers, so somebody must have gotten the magnet, scanned it in, or sent it to a magnet place and sticker places. Hey, I need stickers made of this. And I just couldn't believe that Disney wasn't cracking down on all these sellers selling all the bootleg stuff. So then I looked at a few other things, and there was a ton of bootleg merchandise on there. Deb, I'm going to try Macari once I am done with taxes. Yeah, I can't wait to get that phone call. Come on in, your taxes are done. Yeah, hopefully I didn't forget anything. But I haven't only heard from them once. Couldn't read your mileage report, couldn't open it up, so I must have corrupted the file when I zipped it. But haven't heard anything since, thank goodness. So we were just going over, I know the people that came in a little late, it's still early, but a little late. eBay's seller updates coming out today. And I made some notes from the town hall meeting. They did the live town hall yesterday. And I'm just going over some of the things that they're going to be in the seller update today. Nothing bad, not like we're getting hit with more fees or whatever. They're just expanding on some tools like the assistant and offers. And I guess the coolest thing is if a buyer hits on your item at least 3 times. So if they're searching for something and they go to your item, 2 days later, they're searching and they go to your item again. Once they hit 3 times, you could send them an offer. So right now you can only send offers for watchers if you have watchers on your items, but not everyone will watch an item. So that's not bad. That'll expand on the sales a little, I'm sure, or the sales channel. And then the image cleanup. They're very proud of the image cleanup tool. And they said it's for Android and iOS phones. So they're very, very pleased with the way that came out. I mean, they've only been talking about it for 2 years, but they're very pleased of the results of the app. It's on the phone. It's on your eBay app on the phone. Uncle B's 3 times. Yes. Yep. So you don't have to wait just for watchers. If you have something that somebody wants and they keep going over yours but never put a watch, I'm going to watch this, they may watch someone else's. But if they hit yours 3 times, you'll be able to send them an offer, which is cool. My thing is, my concern is, how long is that offer going to be out there for? Because right now, if you send offers, it's 48 hours. I would love to limit offers to 8 hours, 5 hours, 24 hours. That would be cool. So let's see if I can open this up. Deb sent, she got a notice from Etsy. Let's look at this. Share screen, share screen. This one. Okay, introducing Etsy's risk-free advertising service. Online advertising is key to growing your business, but it can be time-consuming, and there's no guaranteed ads will work for you. Today, we're excited to introduce Etsy's updated advertising service, Offsite Ads, which eliminates the risk of paying for ads that don't lead to a sale. We combined our marketing expertise and deep understanding of Etsy sellers to create offsite ads. The service brings shoppers straight to your listings by advertising on multiple high-traffic sites across the web without any upfront costs for you. Offsite ads is only available on Etsy. We designed it with your unique needs in mind. Good morning, Larry. We're just looking over an Etsy change that's coming out today. Here's how it works. Offsite advertising service promotes your items on Google, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Bing. When a shopper clicks on an online ad featuring one of your listings and purchases from your shop within 30 days, you'll pay a 15% advertising fee on that order. You'll only pay an advertising fee when you make a sale. Plus, our experienced team of advertising experts manage and optimize everything for you so you can focus on other parts of your business. This update shouldn't have a big effect on your bottom line. Based on your sales this year, we estimate that the fee will apply to less than 5% of your sales. When this service launches in a few weeks, you'll be automatically enrolled and you'll see exactly how many sales you're getting from offsite ads on your new dashboard. You'll start being charged later in April. But if you don't want this additional traffic to your shop, so you can turn it off. That's very interesting. You can get more details about this change in seller handbook. We'll keep you posted. Very interesting. Very interesting. So they are allowing you to opt out. So I guess in the beginning, everybody's automatically opted in. But 15%, man, that's a huge nut. And 15% advertising fee, but then there's you pay the regular fee too? Like what does it cost to sell an item on Etsy? Hopefully Deb can answer that. Uncle B's, I only send offers on Friday since I spend most of the weekend sourcing. By the time Monday comes around, they are no longer locked. Good point. Very good point. Deb, what does it cost when you sell an item on Etsy? There's no upfront fee, but what is the final fee? Like, what do they charge you? because I never sold anything on Etsy, never listed anything on Etsy. Good morning, Dolly. I don't know if you were hearing us, Dolly. We're just going through and some eBay updates, seller updates coming out today. And Deb shared an Etsy update. It's 10%. Dolly says it's 10% per item price sold on Mercari. And then Etsy is around 5%. So if you keep this offsite advertising going, you're looking at a 20% fee every time something sells. But that is my question, if they will charge for both. Yeah, because it doesn't say that in the letter either. It doesn't say. It makes me seem to think that it's going to be a charge. The 15% is just for the advertising service, because that's what they're calling it, an advertising service. That you can, yeah, it's probably separate, because then they said you can opt out of it if you don't want the extra sales. They make you feel bad then. But 20%. Although I got to admit, my fees at Amazon are just about 20%. But they pack it, they ship it, they do all that stuff. So I just make it feel like I'm hiring an employee. But to mandatory opt-in to people, like, that's crazy. They charge you 20 cents per listing every 4 months just for listing. So if I listed something today, it's 20 cents. And then if it's still available, if it didn't sell, then in 4 months they charge me another 20 cents, Diane? Shane, good morning. How are you? That's crazy. So I see your cat. Me? I don't have a cat. Charge for both. What is both you are talking about? Sorry, trying to source and listen. Deb, yep. Wow. So if you list on Etsy, it's 20 cents per item. And then every 4 months, if you didn't sell it in 4 months, they're going to charge you another 20 cents, basically, for having it on the site. No, nothing. These are, I think what you're looking at. Maddie, come here. Maddie. You probably saw her reflection in the glass. Maddie, come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, say hi to everybody, huh? Say hi. Speak. Speak. That's a sneeze. Speak. Speak. Give me 5. Good dog. Good dog. Huh? You a good dog? You don't want to speak? Speak. That's Maddie. I don't have any treats though. I'm sorry. Top left looks like a black cat. I don't know. To relist, that one reason to switch to Mercari. No upfront listing costs and only 10% transaction fee. I'm sure the more popular these other sites get, the more used these other sites get, the more the fees will go up also. Macari gets you with more fees if you transfer your money to your bank account. Another 1%. Well, Dolly, how do you get your money then if you don't transfer it to your bank account? Oh, you wait for a check maybe? How cute. Yeah, that's Maddie Dog, 6 years old. Yeah, it was the reflection. Other side, top right. This side, this is my right side. This is my left. I don't know where you're looking to see a black cat. There's a King Kong bust. That's Batman. I think that's Batman right there. They mean King Kong. Hey, wait a minute. I don't have handles. Oh, yeah, that's King Kong over there. I don't have handles on the doors. I just keep them closed. But that's a King Kong bust over there from the 1932 King Kong. This is from the newer King Kong. But yeah, this is all my stuff. Beatles and stuff like that. I'm a Beatles fan, horror fan. Diane, thank you. I didn't know that was just for immediate polls. That's only if you want immediate transfer. I've never had a charge for pulling money. Have any of you given thought to getting Square? It's just a reader that goes, it's free. You can call Square, call PayPal. I think they deal with Square now. You can put it into the bottom of your phone, and then you can swipe people's credit card. Or, well, especially if you're out doing flea markets and stuff like that, you can take credit cards. And you can, depending on your volume, you can negotiate the rate that you get. So would it bypass PayPal? I guess I don't use Square enough. I should, because my rate's very, very good because I've had it since the beginning. But that might be something that everybody could look at is, get that. Yeah, they do charge you a little bit more. I think it's 30 cents to key in someone's credit card number. But I don't know that compared to PayPal fees. The only reason I'm thinking of using Square more is if eBay goes to managed payments, which they said they may not now. And yesterday's town hall, a lot of people don't like it. Dolly, you really don't need the Square. You can snapshot the credit card right in the PayPal app. Oh wow, I don't even have the PayPal app. But then you still have the PayPal fees. That's what I was wondering. Are the Square fees better than the PayPal? It's like 2.5% if you can negotiate it down that much for Square. I sell to a specific crowd of people that I sell to on Etsy, so I will keep my account, but don't need the extra advert. I don't blame you. So I will opt out. I mean, if you're percentage, your return on investment is good to handle the 15%, or if you think by maybe them advertising you'll get more sales, could you raise the price to absorb that 15%? Then it might be worth it. Maybe that's why they're doing everybody automatically for the first month, hoping some people will actually run the numbers and do this and say, well, with this new advertising thing, I got twice as many sales, so I'm going to keep it. I'll just raise my price a little and it'll absorb it, maybe 10%, and my fee will only be 5%. There's a whole bunch of ways you can think about it. You still have the Square fees. I don't know if PayPal also takes their cut out or not. Okay. So where are you sourcing today, Dolly? Are you buying a storage unit? Once again, thanks everybody for coming this morning. We talked earlier about the eBay updates that are going to be in the eBay seller update that comes out today. They had a town hall meeting yesterday that I made some notes and I just went over it earlier. And then Deb shared and we shared the information from Etsy on their updates. But hit the like if you could, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when I'm going on again. Dolly, do you have an auction coming up today? Today, tomorrow, the next day, the day after that, every day? I know you've been going on a lot. Dolly is sourcing Facebook Marketplace, storage unit, and flea market booths. And she's doing an auction on Friday. Are your flea markets open or still too cold there? Oh, you said you have, I remember now. You said you have indoor markets. The only indoor markets we have here, or most of the indoor markets that we have here, are all new stuff. New Disney shirts, new, and not licensed. But everything's new, mostly China goods. Yeah, you have to really search for or go into the shady areas of Orlando to find an indoor flea market that is a true flea market. I found one at the fairgrounds, took Sandy, and we got there at probably 10, 11 o'clock. And a couple of people said, yeah, you got to be here at like 6 in the morning. Not to sell, just to start buying. But it's in a bad part of the town. Oh, Dolly, do you have a flea market booth? I know Lisa, Flippin' Crazy Lisa, has a booth in an antique mall. We have an antique mall here. Paula, who usually comes into the chat on Facebook, has a booth there. It's in Kissimmee, in downtown Kissimmee. It's been a few years since Sandy and I have been there. Dolly says, I do Hartville Flea Market in the summer, and I sit outside. It is cheaper. But your warehouse that you have, is that a space that people can come in and purchase from you, Dolly? Waiting for Dolly to answer. Yeah, so pretty soon, we're almost into March. Weather will start getting better, and I'm sure flea markets will open up. My warehouse is a space people can come in and purchase from me as well. So you have hours or you do an appointment only. And then you must have somebody watch that for you when you have to do a flea market. So you're getting some really nice stuff today. That's good. I have never, I know people talk about, oh, I do appointments only, and sometimes I will do hours from there. I know people talk about doing online arbitrage on eBay and Amazon. I know a lot of people in the past, they used to say if you're looking for something, um, what is it, type it in wrong, because sometimes people will misspell something and not realize it, and it'll be listed that way. So look at alternate versions of how the item is spelt and search for it that way. And sometimes you'll find it and it's a dead item. It's not getting any attention because the majority of people are not searching for it. They're searching for it the correct way it's spelt. I've done that a couple of times, found a couple items, but that was interesting. I never, if that person never said that, I wouldn't have realized that. Dana asked when the update's being released, and they said today. Yep, it's coming out today. You can go into Facebook and go to eBay for Business on Facebook, and you could rewatch the video from yesterday. I don't know what time, Dana, but you could rewatch the video. It's called Town Hall from yesterday. They have the new interim CEO is on hand, and he was talking about, everybody's welcoming him back, and you're going to make changes. You're going to make changes, and the last part of it was talking about items on the seller update that are coming out today. Excuse me. Nothing really bad, Dana. You can rewatch this video when we're done, and I went through the things I took notes on, which is everything that he spoke about at the video. Assistant, they're going to expand on the login for your employees. Offers, one of the coolest thing is that offers thing. If somebody's looking for something and they hit your item 3 times, you can send them an offer. Right now, you can only send people offers when you have watchers. So you can only send watchers offers. But now, if someone's doing a search for, sorry, the landscapers are outside. If someone's doing a search for a 40th anniversary Disney button, and they're going through everything, and they hit on yours, but they don't save it to watch, or they don't watch this item. Day goes by, 2 days goes by, they again, and they hit on yours again. Another day or that same day, they do it again, and they look at yours again. 3 times, if they click on it at least 3 times, the data point at eBay or whatever is going to save that, and you're going to be able to send that person an offer. Hey, I've seen you click on my item now. If you're really interested and you want to make a purchase, I'll save you 5%. My thing is, how long is that offer going to be good for? Because I don't like the fact that they're out there for 48 hours. Are they ever going to force immediate payments for auctions and offers? That would be a game changer for me. It's so frustrating. Yeah, I just did. Oh, I don't know. That's right. Because I was talking earlier too. I just transferred all my listings to auctions and lowered the price. And one of the errors they came up with, um, you cannot have, oh, sorry about that. You cannot have immediate payment as an option. So I had to take that out. Probably because you don't know what the payment's going to be. I don't know. Offers, I don't know why it wouldn't be there for offers. I really don't. eBay says you could change the offers to 24 hours if you want, and I couldn't find it at all. Could not find it. Look what the cat dragged in now. Flipping crazy, Lisa. How are you, Lisa? Good morning. So yeah, I don't know why you can't get immediate payments with offers. Auction is going to be something with ever changing or something like that. I don't know. I really don't understand why. But I mean, I send offers, and I don't take a lot of money off when I do an offer, unless I like when getting offers, because at least then when you get an offer, even if it's a lowball offer, at least somebody's getting in touch with you that has an interest in this item. So it is maybe to your best interest to see if you could work out a deal, because you have 100 items listed and you have somebody that contacted you for this one item. So you could possibly make a sale. But some people, I see on the chats a lot that some people get upset with people that lowball. I mean, everybody wants a deal. I understand that. It's in everything. It's not just on these products. I do real estate. You know how many people still think it's 2007 and they want a condo in Orlando near Disney for 30 grand? Those days are gone, but everybody wants a deal still. And I tell people, it's 2007 was a while ago. Those are 100,000 now. You should have bought it in 2007. People are the same way. I mean, even myself, I'll negotiate. I don't lowball. I don't want to, tick anybody off. eBay is behind. There is so much old coding in their systems. It's probably impossible because it would glitch everything. Yeah, that's possible. How well does it work for you, Paul? How well does offers work for me? If you're talking about offers, I haven't been doing offers. When I started to dislike the 48 hours, all I do is I go to my eBay, and if it says you have 35 offers you could send, I just click on that. It brings down the list of the 35 items. I'll just go into each item and lower the price by $1. And that's it. So if they're watching the item, which they are, they're going to see that, hey, and they get that email from eBay, hey, the item you were looking at has been reduced. So maybe that gets them off the fence, so to speak. I start low and meet in the middle of it comes to negotiating for a deal. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I don't start too low. I mean, if it's $100, I'm not going to offer them 20. But yeah. And if they stay with the negotiation, they know that you're a serious buyer. I mean, I've done it on Facebook Marketplace. I asked somebody put up something that I was interested in. He had it for 200. I says, I'm really at 140. And he says, oh, I can't go that low. So I said, well, what could you do? And we didn't come to an agreement. But, that's what happens. So we're almost here. Well, we are here for just a little over an hour. And I think Lisa fell asleep again because all she said was, hi, Deb, and that's it. So happy hump day, everybody. And hope everybody's going to have a good middle of the week and get ready for the weekend coming up. Make some more sales. I'm going to pack some orders. I know a couple of people out there are going to be packing some orders, doing some more listings. I'm still waiting to hear from Joy about coming on and doing a show on Cross Post It so we could put our listings on multiple platforms. Yes, Deb, yes. Mike. Guess what day it is? It's funny because I just watched the commercial like 3 times this morning. Thank you, Larry, you too. So I'm going to cut it here and hope everybody has a excellent, prosperous hump day. And I will see you tomorrow, maybe for a little bit, maybe just a quickie, because I'll probably be in traffic. So good day, everyone, and I will see everybody later.